This episode of the Dungeoncast has been brought to you by The Lucky Die. The Lucky Die is a weekly actual play podcast with original scoring, voice actors, and a backlog of over 100 episodes. The Lucky Die tells the story of Bicron, a fantasy world that is going through an apocalypse. Our 4 accidental heroes, 3 at the end of a hangman's noose and the other drowning in self-pity and addiction, now fight to resurrect a long-dead legendary hero. Once considered murderers and thieves, they now hold the fate of the world in their hands.
You see, looking up from the ground, blood-red clouds boiling across the sky.
You did ask me to bring the thunder.
Dajin! Help! I've got the chalice, please!
Well, if they're following you, then I guess that takes care of a loose end for me.
All of you feel the earth beneath you shake and crack and break.
I feel that I have failed both of you, and I am sorry for that.
This has nothing to do with you being a bad leader.
Do you want a countdown? Oh, I think I want a countdown.
I wanted
3,
to help. I always had good
2,
intention. I
1.
did not deserve to die.
Now.
The Lucky Die podcast is a weekly 5e Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. Join our adventure every Monday wherever you download podcasts by searching for The Lucky Die.
Hey everyone, welcome to SuperQuest Saga, the show where we here at the Dungeoncast get online and play some Dungeons & Dragons. My name is Will Stark, and I shall be your interdimensional Dungeon Master for this evening. Joining me as always is...
Josh Freeland, playing Sebastian Crenshaw, the Forsaken.
Ooh. I'm your special guest, Jake, playing Persephone Gold Petal for a Bold Druid.
I'm Brian. I'm playing Echo, Blade Singing Rogue Wizard.
And I believe last time you guys took your friend, your new friend, the Needle Master, into what he was dubbing the Icky Labs. You met a quartet of Quasits and their big, ugly, stinky friend, Legis. You guys had some conversation with them. I don't think you guys bore any fruit from that conversation, but you guys ended up hearing a strange sound from down the hall. You exited the Necro Labs and found a area of the ship which seemed to have a magic item under surveillance. This magical instrument of 2 wooden cylinders with a rope tied between them, making a specific tapping noise and causing and generating a magical force field. You then went inside to take it and were attacked by 2 phantom creatures with samurai blades. You defeated them. When you did so, they turned into a red and blue light and entered the instrument and actually changed the instrument. Now, both instruments, gemstones, are glowing, and both pieces of wood have a symbol in a language you don't understand on it. And you then ventured further to find the room of the child, who was integrated into the ship much the way the princess was. Rather than talking, though, she gave you a hologramic image of herself fending off a dark silhouette female creature with her goldenrod and a rose-corded end scepter. And that's where we left off. So what do you guys do?
Well, we did garner some information from, was it a quartet of Quasits? I thought there were only 2 and the big guy.
No, there was 4.
Yeah.
There was, let me see here. I wrote it down. We had Una, Secundus, Tertius, and Quintus. And Una ate Quado, so Quado wasn't there. Otherwise, it would have been a quintet.
Oh, okay. So yeah, but we did learn that behind like the door in their lab, there was something. There was
there was a large titanium door with a retinal scanner and also a voice command password thing that you couldn't get through.
Yeah, and they told us about Lady Camisa being upstairs, but that was about it.
Yeah, she doesn't come to the Necro Labs very often anymore.
Yeah, it had been like 10 years or something like that.
Did they say 10 years?
They said I remember them saying like a time and it being a while.
I thought it was at least a few months.
Yeah. Maybe it was something like that. Like, it felt like a long time when I was like, oh, damn, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Yeah. So we were still in the room with the princess or whatever, right?
Child.
With the child, yeah.
Right. Is that Ryoka that we're seeing in the illusion?
Give me an intelligence check.
Let's see. 18.
You are surmising that it probably is some sort of representative of Ryoka. Again, it's a dark silhouette with glowing red eyes and a female figure, but you don't see any details of what this person looks like.
And then she's handing off the staff?
No, she's holding the scepter and rose quartz before her as if to ward off the silhouetted figure. But then, before anything happens, it statics out and repeats.
Okay.
What was?
Can I
Sorry, go ahead, Brian.
Do I know what that scepter is? Is that the piece we're looking for?
I mean, it's when you visited the princess, she did ask for something specific. The Maijin did say you have to coax their pieces of their soul into these gems by what did he say? He said by you have to persuade them. This isn't like you can't take it against their will. So like each of these forlorn souls needs something.
Sure, but the illusion or whatever this is showing me a scepter.
Yes.
I'm specifically asking about what the scepter is. Can I garner any information from the visual here?
I mean, it definitely looks magical. I mean, not to say that like all things that look magical are magical, but it looks ornate and expensive. And I mean, it obviously seems to be being used in some protective way by this child's vision. So the child seems to think it is powerful enough to ward off this dark silhouetted monster.
Okay. Am I able to like record this image?
Yeah,
onto
sure.
my bracer jack? I want to do that.
Absolutely.
I've recorded a few key things. Okay. I'm gonna do some reading. If you guys want to take the wheel.
Yeah, the thing I was gonna ask Will was when the Maijin gave us like the initial breakdown of the couple souls and what they needed and like the riddle 3 that they told us. What did they say about the child? So it was they
said that the child sleeps though her dreams are gone.
And then the princess longs for its lost song. Warriors 2 needed their emblems returned. That was the gist.
Yeah, the Warriors 2 had their blazing emblems removed.
That's what it was. Okay. I just want to make sure if there's any context clues in that shit right there. Okay.
Yeah, so the item we picked up, there are 2 symbols on it. Are they blazing emblems? Because blazing seems like the key word here, right? Like,
yeah, I would say so. They don't look particularly on fire. They just look like 2 symbols. One's blue and one's red. And a language that you don't recognize.
Okay.
Because we haven't collected any of these into our like soul phylactery jar thingies, right? We just have the drums and then the symbols
your soul gems
onto the drums.
Yeah, but they're not drums. They're like they're a real Japanese instrument called a Hyoshigi. Usually played before like plays and stuff to like gather everyone's attention.
Oh, I think I know that sound. Just
you like slap the sticks together.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I don't think we have 2 out of 3 right now. We at least have 1, possibly 2, because those were 2 warriors that we destroyed. We got emblems from them. And then we have the Guardian song, but it's weird that these 2 things would be like in the Power Rangers where they like would stick their fucking weapons together, then they would make the big fucking the big crossbow thing, and then the crossbow thing would like shoot all 5 of the colors. I doubt it's gonna be something like that.
That would be amazing.
All we need is the fucking scepter in the middle of the thingies, and then we're gonna just photon blast this bitch. I don't think it's.
Don't make me change this entire fucking storyline, Jake, because I'll do it.
Hilarious. That's awesome.
I mean, I'm just trying to rationale. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that that's what is happening.
Right.
But
I'll say this: 2 of the forlorn souls have been super physical creatures that were absolutely integrated into the ship.
yes. That is very true. Okay.
That's true.
So as far as direction wise goes, I know that they said that the Lady Cosima was upstairs. That's not necessarily where we are, right? Is there a path that we haven't gotten to yet?
Yeah, so when you guys first got onto the second level, you were faced with a fork in the road between, this was right after the whole light scenario happened, where you guys could go through a northern door or an eastern door, and the sound of that like clockwork sentinel monster was coming at you from the east, so you guys booked it north into the devil's like workshop area.
That's right.
And then, you guys made your way. Eventually it followed you, but that's the direction you guys never went.
Okay.
When it came to moving forward.
Yeah. I'll just say to the boys, so I mean, should we try to go back and east to that door we never went through just to see where to go?
Yeah, we should check that out for sure. I think we covered everything we can here except for that titanium door that we couldn't get through with the scanner.
That's
not sure where else we can go. I think it's a good call.
Yeah, let's do it. Sebastian, you wanna lead the way?
Yeah, so Sebastian will take lead.
Sure.
He'll leave the room.
So
we done in here, you guys? Like, there's anything we want to do with the child or try to talk the child anymore? We already did quite a bit, but
yeah, I tried to telepathy that kid, and it triggered this image.
Yeah.
Okay, before we move on though, Jake's audio's crackling in my ear. Is that happening for anyone else?
Yeah, absolutely, and it happens every game, and it makes me very angry, but I just keep it inside.
Okay, but it's not affecting the recording, is it?
It hasn't so far.
Okay, cool. Then we're good.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've noticed it, but all right, let's move on. So yeah, you guys can make your way back. I'll try and guide you with some blips on my end. So I don't know if you guys can see. Oh gosh, what have I done?
I gotta zoom out here.
Just keep going this way, guys. I'm guiding you. Follow my blue blips.
We're going south, right?
Yeah. Okay, you guys got it.
And then this way.
Keep going.
Can you just drag our tokens to where they need to be?
Can I? That's a great idea. All right, everyone stop moving.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh God, I grabbed the blood. No, I got to put the blood back. All right, Echo, get off the blood. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
All right. So there we go. There we go. And there we go. Okay, you guys have made your way back to that original hallway where you split off north. Yes. And the doorway east stands before you, and there is a button that can be pressed to open it.
Beep.
Oh gosh, I gotta delete the door, don't I?
I delete the door.
You delete the door, and it opens up into quite a large room here.
Our worst enemy. I've deleted it.
So this is a long 60-foot by 25-foot room, and appears to be a high-tech machine shop with smooth, polished floors. There is a platform raised with a large machine with 6 spider-like legs, plated in black metal, 2 clawed arms extended forward from the body like a scorpion, 10 lenses serving as eyes on the face that hangs over the body on a curved neck. A glass orb encased in golden rings is embedded into the chest with black protective plating around it. This one does not have a golden light emanating from its orb the way the other one did. Yes, it is a second version of the clockwork abomination that you guys fought earlier.
Damn.
Does it look new? Like it just got built, or was it lying in wait?
It looks like it's on display the way like really nice cars can be on display in certain car shops.
Oh, okay.
There are also various maintenance machines sitting around, and there's an empty unraised platform beyond this raised one, so you can tell the other one was probably on that one. And on the far end of the room is another closed door.
So, guys, should we try to damage I guess, let's see if there's a soul gem in this thing to see if we can damage or take out just in case this thing gets recharged and comes after us?
I think he just said that there was not a soul gem in there, right?
No, there's a gem. There is a gem. It just doesn't have a light glowing
it's not
from
charged
the way the last one did.
I see. Yeah,
Yeah, we should definitely fuck this shit up. Or try to, or maybe it can be our new little pet.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Jaeger pilot. Goliath Online.
How would we activate that? Don't you need like a soul?
With our D20s.
D20.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Can I investigate it to see if there's a way to turn it on and
give me an intelligence roll.
Okay.
Or Arcana.
Nat 1.
Nat 1?
Nat 1.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Can I use my robotic cybernetics check on it?
Yeah, sure.
I rolled an 18 plus, was it 4? So 22.
Okay, so you're looking at this thing, Sebastian, and the more you look at it, the more you realize like this is way more on the arcane side of things than on the cybernetic side of things.
For sure.
Not to say it's completely like lacking in like sound engineering. It super is, but this concept of the soul gem and all this other stuff, like there's nothing that you can do. There's not like a computer in this thing.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. How about this, Will? I was approaching this from like a mechanical perspective. Can I like roll an Arcana now?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay. If Sebastian relays that to me, because
he would.
Otherwise, I did a stupid thing probably.
No, he would relay that to you for sure.
Okay. Much better. 25.
So, to turn this thing on, you would probably need one of these soul gem things to be fully charged. That being said, you're not sure how sentient the thing is once a soul gem's in there. Like you would think there's a distinct possibility that whatever soul's in the gem is the thing that's controlling the thing. Like that's the AI, and you have no way of knowing how intelligent said soul is, how to persuade it or anything like that, or if there's some sort of spell causing it to obey whoever built the machine in the first place.
I began casting the spell for Horcrux. I split a piece of my soul into this machine. I can't do that.
No.
I can dimension door a piece of my soul into it. That spell doesn't do anything in this campaign. It gets mattresses.
It'll come up, I'm sure.
It'll come up. Hopefully it comes up this mission. Okay. Yeah, maybe we should break it.
Or should we just take it? I don't know. Break it, take it. What do you guys think?
Break it or take it.
I mean,
yeah, like if we take the valuable thing inside of it out and with us, that's like loot.
That's very true.
How big is that sphere that houses the soul?
So the way this works is it is a glass orb. Floating in the center is a gemstone. In this case, it appears to be a white diamond, about the size of about a human fist.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
I say we just take the gem.
Let's get it out of there.
All right. So let's. I want to check it out, see if I can break into that thing and get the
Give
gem out.
me a strength check. I imagine you're going to hit it with something heavy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get my club out. That sounds like it'd be fun. I rolled a 15 plus 5, so 20 total.
Yeah, you smash it open, no problem.
Okay. I want to reach in and grab the gem.
Your hand and arm are probably a little small or a little big to get in there. Probably need
I have some issues here, guys. Percy, Echo, I think you should take over now.
Do I have
the smallest?
Yeah, let's see, Echo. You probably got like the nimblest fingies. Go ahead and you stick those fingies in that chest, please.
Okay, I stick my fingies in that chest.
All right, yeah, you can grab the diamond. I'm about to roll how much this diamond is worth.
Ooh.
I'm rolling 2d20s, and it is going to be worth 10,000 credits times the amount that I roll here.
Ooh,
so
fuck yeah.
A minimum of what is that? No, not 10,000. Sorry, 1,000. So a minimum.
I'll still take it. I'll still take it.
Sorry. A minimum of 2,000 credits and a maximum of 40,000 credits.
Sounds great.
Big money.
No
big
whammies.
Money, no whammies.
No whammies.
Big money, no whammies.
That is a diamond that is worth 9,000 credits. I rolled a 1 and an 8.
Hey,
so.
We'll take it.
Amazing. Okay,
Good
so
I want to put it somewhere really cool and safe. What do you guys think if I put this somewhere really cool and safe?
What would you have in mind?
Okay. And Will, you can decide like how, because it should have come up already, and I forgot to do it when it came up, and that was back in hell. So it's been a while that I've had this spell. I've had the spell since the conception of the character. It's called Liamon's Secret Chest.
Okay.
The material is an exquisite chest, 3 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet, constructed from rare materials worth at least 5,000 gold pieces, and a tiny replica made from the same materials worth at least 50 gold pieces. You hide a chest and all its contents on the ethereal plane. You must touch the chest and a miniature replica that serves as a material component for the spell. The chest can contain up to 12 cubic feet of non-living material, 3 by 2 by 2. While the chest remains on the ethereal plane, you can use an action and touch the replica to recall the chest. It appears in an unoccupied space on the ground within 5 feet of you. You can send the chest back to the ethereal plane by using an action and touching both the chest and the replica. After 60 days, there is a cumulative 5% chance per day that the spell's effect ends. So, usually when Echo goes on a heist, he casts this spell well in advance, like a whole day. So I am open to either you just giving me this or trading a 4th level spell for it now and retconning that I did it a day ago or whatever.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I mean,
I guess I should have brought this up like before.
Yeah, but you can cast it now, but you will have to bring the slot. But
yeah.
we can like moving forward, bear in mind that you probably do cast this the day before heading out on a thing.
Yeah, it's like usually part of the character's thing, but I recognize that I did not really explain that to you ever. So,
yeah,
or
but
anyone.
moving forward, that's what we'll do.
Okay, sure.
There will be plenty of opportunity for that.
Let me weigh my spell slots. I actually have virtually all my spell slots. The 4th levels are so cool. What do you guys think? Should we just carry it on us, or should we put it in a secret chest?
That's on you, man. Sounds like a cool spell, but I mean, I'm fine carrying it too if you don't want to burn that spell slot.
Yeah, we might need it for something, you know?
Yeah, because the other problem I foresee is this. Do we know if this gem is active outside of this? Like, can someone shove a soul in here right now, like, feasibly without us knowing?
It's
probably not. No, that's like a big old thing.
Okay, good. Okay, so we'll just grant that to my Arcana roll. Yeah, let's just carry it around. Who wants the thing?
I mean, you picked it, so you just put it in your. Do you have like a fanny pack? Do you
And
have
now think about
do you have
it.
some cargo pants?
Outside of the magical crystal orb, too, it wouldn't work either. It wouldn't be able to be encased.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I have a Supreme bag around my waist.
Partially filled with birdseed.
It's partially filled with birdseed, and no one knows what the fuck we're talking about.
True.
I put it in.
No, I have zero idea what you're talking about.
I put it in my khakis.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, if it's the size of a fist, that's
Yes.
pretty fucking big.
It's a big ass rock.
It is. It is.
I bet my armor will like compartmentalize around it. I'll put it in my armor pocket.
Okay. What do you guys do next?
Kill.
We fight to the death in the middle of this room.
We fight for the gem.
Oh no.
We've been corrupted by the gem.
By the greed.
The door on the other end, is there a button to open that one as well, or is it?
I believe so, yes.
Should I press this, you guys?
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah.
What happens?
Be ready, powerful magics.
I'm gonna press that button.
Door opens. It reveals a long hallway ahead of you guys.
Oh no!
There's a door on the north wall about 30 feet ahead. And then you guys can see that the room itself opens up another 30 feet beyond that. And there is a large water tank on the far side of this hallway in this big open room that you guys aren't quite there yet, so you can't really see around the corner.
Should we check this door out first, guys, before we get into this pool? I mean, not get into the pool, but get into the pool area.
If I were to guess about what's gonna happen up ahead, There's something in the pool that
Yes.
is going to attack us when we try to mage hand some of it into a vial.
Possible. It's possible. A bunch of like water zombies will come out. Like,
Yeah, wombies.
wombies.
Oh god.
That's WAMBIEZ.
This door right here, is it like one of those like twisty vault ones, or
It is a big, heavy vault, not vault door, but it's a big, heavy metallic door with a computer console to open it up. It's locked otherwise. It would
Maybe-
require someone to hack it.
maybe this is where they hide like the pool noodles and like those like little
Okay, this
little
hold up.
surfboards.
That it's not a pool of water ahead. It's a giant aquarium tank.
Yes, yeah. I mean, we could swim in there. I'm just saying.
I mean, if you you'd have to teleport in. It goes from floor to ceiling.
Oh, okay, I got you.
That's awesome.
Plot twist: Primina's in the tank. You guys remember Primina? You guys remember Primina?
I do.
Oh, I know. I know.
Our
I've been thinking
sweet
about
baby.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Wait.
not the one to hack things, so that's up to y'all's.
I think canonically, I've like botched every single tech roll that has come up without using magic. So
You have. It's true.
I think Bass is our man.
I'll
Go
give
for
it a
it,
try.
Bass.
Let's see what we could do.
Plug in.
Use computer check.
Rolled an 8.
Hey.
Yeah, you're not getting
yeah.
in.
I don't think
and
this
this
is
stuff
gonna
is
work.
definitely in a language you're not understanding.
Well, I still probably have comprehend languages on.
Okay.
Go. I think I
So,
have faith
so
in
do
you.
it with
Echo.
advantage then,
Come on,
Echo.
Echo.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
You got this.
That was a 1 and a 2.
Hell yeah.
My God.
Staying hella consistent.
Yeah,
I've been rolling
you're not.
so hot for so many games in a row. Like this doesn't surprise me at all.
I don't think you guys are getting in this room without like blowing it up.
Hey, we're good at that.
Hey, Percy, you sure? Hey, Percy, you might as well give it a try. We have had no luck, but you know, who knows?
Yeah,
See what you can do, Percy.
If
Come
you're
on.
gonna try though, Percy, like
Yeah.
you have like very little computer experience, right?
Yes, yeah.
Then go
It is
ahead,
not my
but
thing.
I'm sorry, it's got to be a disadvantage.
That's so fair. That's so fair.
Percy.
Let's go.
By the way, I hope you succeed.
I do too.
No, I rolled a 3.
Not happening.
A 1, 2, 3.
3.
An 8.
Oh.
So yes, no, I don't know shit. You know, this
Is there
isn't
a
my
window?
bag, guys.
No window. No window.
This chamber contains no windows and no. Wait, one door. Sorry, there's one door.
Yep.
Whoops.
I guess we're going to look at this tank.
Or should we try to
Y'alls.
force this bad boy open?
I cast Cause Fear on the door.
Does not work. It's not saying to
Oh
you.
man.
Do you
Just
really?
kidding.
Yeah. I was gonna
Ooh.
say.
I can knock it open. You guys want me to knock it open?
I can also do something that might be interesting, but
You cast an illusion with your pretty staff.
no, I can cast enlarge or reduce, and I can I can reduce the size of the door.
That's not real.
Is it not? Why is it that?
It's
real?
at this point you guys notice that the Needle Master's gone.
Oh, son of a bitch.
That little bastard.
He rolled, by the way, 25 on his stealth
Sneak
check to
out.
get the
Oh,
fuck
that
away
little
from you
shit.
guys.
Oh
God damn
Jesus!
it.
Yeah.
I
We were preoccupied by the diamond.
It's true.
I click a remote that activates the C4 I planted on him.
You know.
The implant in his neck just explodes. Yeah, let's just go forward then, guys. It doesn't look
No,
like
you know what?
we're...
Sorry, I shitted on you. You cause a creature or an object you can see within range to grow larger or smaller. So yeah, I guess a door is an object.
Yes, I know what I'm talking about, dog. That's why I said it.
Wow. So what's happening?
I mean, I can do it, but is it worth the spell? We don't even know what's in this thing.
And I said sorry.
No, it's cool.
I will say,
It's cool.
you know what? I'm just going to let you guys do your thing.
I don't think it's worth using spell slots to open this thing. I don't think... Like, we already got a cool diamond. Like...
Yeah, let's go investigate. This is probably a fucking control room with more computers in it.
Probably.
We're not going to be able to fucking use. So
Oh, before we leave, You said you have comprehend languages up, B-Rai?
I do.
Can you look? Will said that the symbols the warriors did were in a language we didn't understand. Can you understand them?
Let me read comprehend languages, because that spell lasts for an hour. I don't think it's been an hour since I cast it yet.
Like, if that's at all like significant.
I thought it wore off last episode. I thought we like established, okay, it's been an hour now.
Yikes. I haven't listened to that one yet.
Yeah, so I don't remember.
I can't verify. I just remember casting it mid-game after I failed a roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do you remember what part of this dungeon you cast it?
Man, it's kind of blending together a little bit at this point.
So, was it with the quasits, maybe?
There was nothing to read.
No,
it
was way before that. So
yeah.
maybe it has been over an hour.
I think it's been an hour.
Okay. I was just curious.
Well, I did that cool roll, so why don't I just cast it again and to make the canon make sense? There goes another fucking level onesie.
Okay, so yeah, you can you cast the spell, and looking at the Hyoshigi, you realize that the two symbols are each names in a language that you don't understand, but I believe the red one is named Aza, and the blue one is named Kama. Like Kama, comma.
I relay.
Interesting.
Oops. Red was Raza, blue was Kama.
Aza and Kama.
Okay. Interesting.
There's a very select group of people watching this entire story arc and just understanding every reference in this shit.
Hell yes. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe significant. We don't know. Let's go to the tank.
Yeah, I used to watch Tenchi Muyo in like the middle of the night, so I don't really remember a lot of it.
Right.
So I was, like,
12. You guys enter. This hallway opens up directly into this much, much larger room, 40 feet by 40 feet, although the room is bisected by this enormous aquarium that I will read the description of momentarily. Give me a second here. Where the hell did I write this down? You guys kind of explored this in a different order than I thought you would have. So just give me 1 second. Okay. This room holds a dark aquarium full of horrifying undead fish from the deepest bodies of water in the galaxy. Tendrils, teeth, tentacles, milky white eyes or eyeless, and bizarre proportions all around. The water is murky, and it is difficult to see too very far into the tank itself.
Okay, we're in like a showroom of some kind. Like we walk past like a fucking vintage car storage, and now we're in an aquarium.
Also, there is a door directly north on the north wall of this room.
What kind of door we got here?
It's one of the button press push ones.
What do you make of these weird things in the tank, Persephone?
Yeah, Percy probably would have gotten like real excited about the aquarium and got up and like put her face to the glass, and then seen all of the unimaginable horrors that are inside, and just been like,
Well, okay, give me a perception check if you push your face up against the glass.
Sure.
Let's see how good you get genjutsu'd right now.
15.
You notice that something very large is stirring at the back of the tank and moving around.
Interesting. Do I know? I guess I didn't get high enough to see like general shape, or like to know exactly what it was.
Yeah, you could get like a silhouette. It looks like some large crustacean creature.
Ooh.
So the tank is not well lit, right then?
No, well, nothing is, because everything's dark. Like, there's no lights on in this facility as well.
Oh yeah, we just passed the light room. Is that what we did? That was how another room operated. Remember when I turned on those lights, you guys got mad at me?
Like, oh no.
What do you do, Percy? Do you want to gather its attention, or are you going to try and get out of here?
You know, I don't think so. Just because of how scary everything is.
Okay.
Everything has been. Because, like, I can see the clouded, milky eyes of the other fish and, like, the tentacles and nasty shit in there. Yeah, I think she's a little bit too sketched out about about this whole situation that she won't knock on the glass like you're not supposed to do at an aquarium.
Right. Okay, no problem.
Do you have a speak with animals? Like, is that something you have? Just curious.
I do. I can.
I'm not asking you to. I just was wondering if that was like something that you thought about.
I mean, how would it work through glass, if at all?
Well,
I would imagine like talking to people through glass, probably not good.
Yeah,
and maybe not the greatest, muffled, but
glass
maybe
and water. I don't think it's worth trying.
Maybe speak with animals infers more than like spoken language, though.
True.
You know,
maybe like intent. I'm sure, or something. So yeah, no, I will avoid.
language.
I will avoid the scary crab thing. Yeah, there's something.
Okay.
There's
Sounds good. What do
something
you guys
big
do?
in there, Echo. But I don't think we should. I don't think we should mess with the giant hell crab. Maybe.
maybe I should ram jam my hand on this door button.
Yeah. That sounds so great. Let's get out of here.
I look at Sebastian in his big brown eyes.
He just smiles and nods like, yeah.
I ram jam my hand on the door button.
And it reveals a hallway, a short one, heading north before cutting directly to the east.
I enter the hall, and I look around.
See, did I write anything for this? I don't think I actually did. It's a pretty nondescript hallway, mostly because I didn't describe it, but
it's fine.
Dark and empty. It extends, as far as you could tell, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet to the east, but has a bisecting hallway heading south about 50 feet down, and there's also a door on the far end on the north wall.
This hallway is like my soul, dark, empty, nondescript.
Is this? You said that this whole place like wasn't lit up. So like, am I having a hard time like seeing
I thought you cast,
right now?
You cast dark vision, didn't you? In that last 8 hours, he said.
It lasts 8 hours. I think. Well, shit. Oh yeah. I must have done it from like us waking up to progressing into this. So never mind. Okay, I'm cool. Just wanted to make sure. Well, I guess let's go down this this long nondescript hallway.
I do it.
Okay. So yeah, you come to the bisecting hallway heading south, and you see that it goes down about 50 feet and has a door on its eastern wall on the far end. So now you have two doors. There's your current hallway has a door on the north wall far end, and the bisecting hallway has a door on the east wall far end. So here,
what's up with this northern door? I want to look at that first.
It looks like another button press.
What do you guys think? Should I ram jam my hand on this button?
Do it.
Let's do it.
Beep. Well, Sebastian. I look at Sebastian in his big brown eyes.
Oh, well.
Nods and smiles. Do it.
Okay.
What's
up
inside
with
is a simple broom closet.
Is there a push broom?
Yeah, sure.
I grab it.
Okay, you have a push broom.
The deep cuts.
I have some experience with push brooms. This works out great. Okay, so I have a push broom. It's in my inventory.
Yeah.
Let's do this thing. I fasten it to my back. My armor grabs it like a fucking greatsword.
Okay, sure.
Hell yeah,
Fantastic.
This looks awesome. All right, let's go south. Yeah.
Let's go south.
Hell yeah.
Okay, eastern door.
All right, we got another button press door.
Okay, should I ram jam my hand on this door button, Percy?
Ram jam.
I look at Sebastian in his big brown eyes.
Do it.
I ram jam my hand on the door button.
Okay. So
I use the handle of the push broom, actually.
Sure. So
Worth
it reveals more room, more hallway, actually. Gosh damn it. I thought I wrote this one down. Apparently I didn't. Okay, so before you is a T-shaped room. Essentially like two halls kind of crossed on top of each other. But directly ahead of you guys in this area, you guys see stairs heading upwards.
Ooh. Okay.
And we're clearly in a different like part of the upstairs that would, because at the beginning of the session we were near another upstairs that took us to where Lady Kisa. Oh, no. Can I infer that this is that upstairs?
So far, you've only climbed one stairs. It was from the first level where you guys had all the ghosts and stuff in the Maijin. And then you climbed up here to the second level where you've dealt with the Quasits and the Needle Master and all this stuff. And now here's a third set of stairs. And they did say Kamisa stays up on the third level.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should go kill the Needle Master.
Just for his transgressions?
Yeah, and like he's probably a fucking snitch.
I mean, if Will modeled him after Benny from the Mummy.
The Mummy.
He was a snitch.
he was, wasn't he? He was a coward and a snitch.
He was. So maybe he does deserve it.
Benny.
I almost thought you were talking about Hocus Pocus for a second.
Who's Benny? And
that guy had his mouth stitched. Wasn't his name Ben?
I can't fucking remember.
What was that guy's name?
Or... It's on like the tip of my tongue. I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, yep. So, Will, the T shape, where exactly is the staircase?
Directly in front of you.
Like
here. When you move up to see the right here. Okay. So when you move up to see the bisecting hallway, it seems to just like not be anything descriptive, just alcoves for no particular sake.
Got it.
Billy.
I was gonna say Billy rang in my head.
Billy Butcherson.
I was gonna say Billy Bones, but that's what we call Bill at work, so that was not it. I guess we go. Should we go up these stairs?
I almost feel like there's more that we need to do here. I don't know.
Yeah, we saw a lot of stuff and nothing happened with any of it. So let's go look around. I agree with Sebastian.
Well, there's two rooms, right? There was the room right before the water tank, and then the room behind the titanium door that we need the retinal scanner.
That's true. There's two doors you guys know about that you so far haven't been able to get into, and those are the two. Yeah,
it's up to you guys. I mean, getting into that titanium door is going to be hard without either the retinal scan or the verbal. And we all sucked at hacking that one door. So it's up to you guys if you want to use magic on it to get it open.
Well, we also, because we can take back the Guardian song to the princess or whatever. She's on this level too, isn't she?
That's also very
she's
true.
on level 1, right?
She's on level 1.
Yeah.
And we'll go by the Needle Master's spot if we go that way. I'm pretty sure, right?
Kinda. Like you'll be a lot closer, but you'll have to branch off to go back through the devil's display stuff to get to him if he's back in his office.
Yeah, we'd have to backtrack and go.
Let's try to close some loose ends, I think, before we start exploring some more. I think we know where our next option is to go.
Sure.
We have two doors that we can open, and we can go back and see if we have the Guardian song thing to do the shit that we need to do.
Sure.
So maybe we can make some progress, close up some loose ends, and like have less on our plate to deal with for the rest of the dungeon.
Sure.
Kill the Needle Master.
Because maybe we'll find what the child needs on level 3, and that's where we come in contact with the warriors too, on the 3rd level. I'm just thinking things out. I'm trying to think what might be going on here. It's my thoughts.
That is fair.
All right, so let's play, guys.
We can.
I think Brian's right. backtrack, close up that side quest there, and go to the next side quest.
So where's your goal? Where's your first destination you're trying to go to?
Do we go to?
Is it the first?
Well, Brian, did you want to take care of the Needle Master, or do you want to? Well, on our way back, we can see what we can do anything with this door that's past the tank, because we have to pass it anyways.
Yeah, we have an item of power that we don't know really anything about. Let's try to close that up. Let's take it to the princess and see what we can do there, and maybe we can get a piece of soul.
Yeah.
Is that what you guys are doing?
Sure. Yeah. Head to the princess.
Don't move your tokens because I'm not. I just can't do this. Leave them there. Theater of the mind, guys. We're gonna backtrack all the way.
Okay. I'm a big fan of this.
Second level, down the stairs. You guys are going to pass by the Maijin's room, and the door is closed again. The one with the triangle and squiggly symbols.
Yeah.
You guys will make it back to the princess's area. You guys left that door open, so you guys can just waltz on in. She's still in that same state that she was in. I guess the tears have dried up.
And another question is, what do we do? Do we just present or do we have to try to communicate to her, like, hey, we need your soul?
We could try to.
Or I don't know how we're supposed to do this. This is.
I could try to use message to speak to her to let her know, like we think we found it.
Yeah. Let's do it, because that's what got her attention the first time. Right?
It was, yes. Okay, so God, there goes my book. So is that what you do? Echo, what do you say?
I cast the message song and I say, "Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear."
She will say,
I found your song.
Oh, okay. Are you speaking? Are you saying that now?
I do say all those things I said.
Okay. She says, please play the song.
I took a recording of the rhythmic pattern it made to do the thing.
Okay.
You did.
So I'll just play it back over my bracer.
So you do that, and nothing happens.
Was that not good enough, girl? You want me to do the real thing?
She says, please play the song.
She wants us to play this song.
Which
Who knows how to play instruments? I don't know. I'm not good with instruments.
My my Outlander thing gave me an instrument to play, so I could play the flute. I just have never addressed it because it was something that came up when I built my character in D&D Beyond.
It's like that friend that you've known for years and you didn't know they were a total sick guitar player.
Yeah, I could
Why don't we just play the fucking thing we got?
Yeah. Well, yes.
Play the thing we got, but I don't know how to play it. It's
yeah.
Oh, are you saying because you have an instrument?
Yes, I have the musicality.
Potentially play this thing.
Yes.
I have advantage. I have I'm trained in performance as a blade singer. Also.
Oh yeah, do that.
Yeah, that's what I had in mind personally.
You do.
Can I do it?
Go for it. Give me a performance check, Echo.
I'll hand you the thing.
That's gonna be a 16.
That's pretty good. So yes, you mimic the recording with the Hyoshigi doing the slowly increasing taps that then slowly decrease and finalize with a double tap. And when you do this, both the gemstones on the instrument glow, and a white force field emits from it, surrounding you guys in a bubble, including the princess. And when this light passes through you, when this light passes through Echo and Percy, you guys feel like a warmth and protection.
No.
Sebastian, give me a Constitution saving throw really quick.
Okay. Yeah. Say 14.
Okay, you're gonna take not a lot of damage, but you're gonna take 5 plus 3. You're gonna take 8 radiant damage, and you are pushed out of this room and outside of this force field.
Oh God.
Oh boy, when did you get so evil, my man?
Serious, huh?
But you guys feel pretty good, and another thing happens. The 2 masked ones appear before you, and they are kneeling before the princess. And then you guys see the incorporeal spirit of the princess kind of step forward out of her own body. She's quite lovely. The long purple hair, the ornate robes, the white shawl, all that mess. And she says, "Thank you for returning my song to me. Please, hand it forward." She asks you, Echo.
Oh yeah, I take out my soul gem carrier.
No.
Oh wait, do you mean the apparatus that I just played?
She's talking about the Hyoshigi, the instrument.
That was the whole plan, right? Here you go.
Okay, and she says you can release it. It will stay there.
What do you mean?
Like hold it forward and release it. Is what she's saying.
Oh, like it'll float. Yeah, sure. I do that. Yeah.
Okay, and it floats. She goes, "That should be protection for some time. At least I have my mind back. I take it you are here to stop that wretched woman?"
Well, that is part of it. I mean, our primary is to retrieve the Soul Eater, but our secondary is, yes, stop that wretched woman.
That would be totally acceptable. That should be enough to free all of us. This entire endeavor was a mistake.
What? How did you get here? Like, what's the deal?
It's a long 1,000-year story that I'd rather not get into.
Oh, that's a while. Yeah. Okay. Hey, can I ask you a quick question?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you may.
Can you describe have you seen the Soul Eater? Do you know what that looks like? Can you describe it to me?
She says, it is a great black voidish orb. About the size of, and she does like a thing with her arms. She's like about this big.
Like a car engine.
Sure.
A 4-cylinder. Okay.
And she says, you will not be able to handle it physically with your hands. You'll need something else to do that, but I do wish you the best of luck. If there's anything I could do to help, please let me know.
Well, according to some of the denizens of this place that may or may not want to be here, I take it much like yourself.
Have you seen my sister? Is she okay?
You're going to need to get a little more specific than that.
She's rather small, long blue hair.
Is she perhaps, and I kind of point, can I see her like physical form still fused with the ship?
Yeah, that's behind her.
Is she, I don't know how to put this, but perhaps she has been disposed in a similar fashion as yourself. We are to collect pieces of soul according to beings who call themselves the Maijin. Or more like a being that calls themselves the Maijin.
I don't know who this Maijin is, but I can allow you a portion of my power. As a matter of fact, you'll need it to get anywhere close to the Soul Eater.
Yes, that is what I have come to understand. We will not only need yours, but we will need a child who sleeps but does not dream, and as well as 2 warriors.
She says that sounds right. The child would definitely be my sister. Is she okay? Is she unharmed?
She is. We found her in a similar state as your physical form, so I'm not sure if she is all right. She seems upset,
as she should be.
We
very
will do
well
our
then.
best to free her.
Very well then. What? How am
help.
I to give you a portion of my power?
Well, I got this cool thing that those, you remember those Maijin I was talking about? They gave us these cool Pokeballs.
I don't know what that is.
It's for your soul. I need your soul.
Do you hand it forward?
Yeah, I take it out and I'll like show it to her.
Okay. She looks at it intently for a while and then she closes her eyes. Her spirit form begins to glow, and then that glow kind of coalesces into an orb in front of her, and then she wills it towards you. And it floats on over, and then the orb you're holding seems to suck it in. And now the orb you're holding is glowing in a light, almost like a light violet.
I see.
She goes, that should be more than enough. I really do hope that, at the very least, if you can't reclaim the Soul Eater, then you can talk some sense into Ryoka. This whole endeavor has been a failure. And with that, she disappears. And, oh, were you trying to say something to her, Percy?
I was going to ask, do you know anything about the child? Your sister showed us a vision of her possibly with Ryoka and a golden scepter with a rose quartz crystal at the end of it. Do you know anything about that? Is that a piece of significance?
So we'll say she turns as if to leave, and then you speak up. She says, yes, that should be Souza's royal scepter. She carries it everywhere she goes. She can do wondrous things with it. I have no doubt that Kamisa is spending all her time studying all of our items that she never could get her hands on when we were conscious. Will that be all?
Any idea where those items are kept? They sound like they would be mad useful.
I would imagine in Kamisa's laboratory.
And only Kamisa can activate the door to open it.
To her, that's quite possible. I'm not sure. It's on the 3rd level.
Oh, I see. We haven't been there yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
She turns to her 2 masked dudes who are totally kneeling before her, and she says, Azakama, it's so good to see you. And they are silent, but they remain bound. And she says, if that'll be all, I'm even this is tiring me. I must rest.
I was going to say, you seem like in a pretty big hurry to go. I was kind of wondering why, because we're strapped for information. But yeah, you do your thing, girl. I think we got what we need.
I thank you again. This, at the very least, will protect my mind until Ryoka notices it. And she...
That's good. How long do you think we got, if you were to guess? My last question.
I have no idea. I haven't been conscious for 1,000 years. And she disappears.
Dang. She doesn't fucking know how long it's been. Anyway. Okay. All right. So we're basically free to go. We have a piece of the soul. I guess I'm just like accumulating a bunch of fucking fist-size items that I'm just affixing to like my leg, my thigh, like cargo pants. My armor's turning into robotic cargo pants. Great. This is everything I ever dreamed of. Hey, big guy, are you okay?
That stung a little bit. I wasn't expecting that. Well, I guess I kind of did expect that, but yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm good.
I almost told you guys to get out, but that felt weird. So, yeah, sorry.
That's all right.
I guess we'll remember that next time we do something holy.
Yeah.
I shrug. Yeah. I kind of look at Percy.
Yeah, I will just have to, we probably should have clocked the whole holy thing a little bit sooner, big guy. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
It's cool.
It's cool,
I'm
guys.
evil.
That's all right.
All right.
So on our way back to where we were, or are we going to go kill the Needle Master? Is that next on the list? Is that really for real what we're going to do?
We're going to have to fucking fight that fool again.
I mean,
he did go back to his lab.
We can. Do we want to use the resources to dispose of him?
It doesn't seem like we need to kill him after all. He wasn't like interested in talking to anybody.
He just wanted to leave.
He held up his end of the bargain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Percy doesn't want to kill him. That's.
If we see if we see that guy again, let's do away with him. But for now, I've kind of just let it go. We're closing. We're checking things off the list. I don't want to deal with like another side thing. I already have this fucking key card that I like almost died to get, and it's just really not working out. Apparently, there might be something I can do with it on the 3rd level. Will's gonna have to remind me.
Yeah, let's keep going. Are we gonna stop at the hack door in front of the aquarium on the way back here?
And there was another door, right? But we would have to kill some quasits.
I don't think we should try to do the retinal scanner one, because like how are we gonna fake any of that? That doesn't.
That sounds like
seem-
a backtracking door for sure.
Yeah, that doesn't seem fruitful. But this other one, I mean, if you guys are real hard for it, we should try it.
Yeah, what would even be in there that you don't have to go down there for 4 months to get anyway? So
it's true.
Yeah, let's go do whatever it was you said.
Sure. On our way back, can I try to rustle with this? I'm curious about this crab thing now. as time has gone by, I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Okay, you go back to the tank. What do you do?
Yeah, I'll just I guess can I use my like Furbolg thing to kind of try to send some vibes at the crab thing and be like, hey big crab guy, hey big pinchers.
So you see,
Big
like
pinchies.
you see
Big
something
pinchies.
very large begin to move as you try and draw its attention to you. A bunch of mud gets kind of pushed up into the water, and it's very murky all over again. And you see this large silhouette kind of through the muddy, foggy water.
Yeah.
And it moves up, and then it is about 5.5 feet tall.
Oh, Jesus.
So it gets a little bit shorter than you, Percy. And you see a giant sunken eye look up to the glass. And then as the water begins to clear up, you see this is a large reddish green lobster monster with 2 enormous big meaty claws. These dark sunken eyes, this ridged belly, and this like pointed frayed like nose kind of top area.
Oh, dope.
And it also has 4 legs that it's walking upon, not including the claws. It has 2 front ones that seem to be like more stability ligaments, or not ligaments, limbs that kind of move around as this thing's big stocky back legs kind of push it forward, and also has a bit of a tail.
That's dope. I don't think there's anything I can do for this guy other than.
Oh yeah, it is undead.
It is undead?
Yeah, everything, all the animals in there are undead. Remember, there's no oxygen going on here.
Yes. Then I'll marvel at it, but still be scared of it, and just kind of be like, oh God, let's go, guys. Let's get out of here.
I'm gonna go ahead and send you a link.
Oh, okay.
Tell me if this works. I'm sending it in the Discord. Tell me if that works, because you got a custom alien monster form that you can now access.
Hell yeah.
It says page not found.
God damn it! How do I? Let me see. Can I? I'm gonna snip this thing.
Sure.
Save it and then send it to you.
That'll probably work.
All right, file save as.
Did I say Corefish was one of my favorite Pokemon? Is this a Corefish?
You gave me a list. I'm giving you things off your list.
Nice.
I think I might have said Corefish because Corefish is.
This is based off of Crawdont.
Crawdont, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't even know your favorite Pokemon.
I knew it was one of those because I also like Krabby, so I was like, is this going to be like a Kingler or a Krabby? I just didn't know.
Okay, there you go. There's your custom thing. We're calling it a Mud Claw.
Oh, hell yeah. I got it.
Da-da-da-da.
I got it.
So I don't know if you want to share these stats with the fans or if you want to keep it closer to the chest. That's up to you.
I'll keep it close for right now just so I can check it out myself.
All right.
goddamn, this armor class. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
26, Will?
Oh, no, I'm not serious. It's supposed to be 16. My bad.
Okay.
Whoa.
Like,
I was gonna say, like, that's really cool.
No.
I was like, is this thing a god
Dragon level shit.
yeah, for real. So I was
Oh,
like,
yeah, by the way,
Jesus.
it's made of titanium.
Yes.
No, that's supposed to be a 16. I accidentally clicked 2 instead of 1. My bad.
Okay. I got you. No worries.
Classic Will.
Yeah.
Clicking 2 instead of 1.
I was like,
All
God
right.
damn.
Was there anything else you guys wanted to do before you moved on?
No, that was it.
We didn't want to open the door.
Oh, yes, sorry. Do you
I mean, you guys all gave it an attempt already. What else were you planning on doing? Doing it more loudly?
Magic.
Okay. What do you guys want to do?
I don't know. This is Percy's thing.
What?
Question is, do we want to waste a spell slot on it? I mean, what do we really think there's anything in there that we need, or I don't know. I'm just.
If there is, Will tell us all about it after it's not accessible anymore.
Yeah, I mean, generally, yes, that's what I would do.
Oh, like you're saying, should I reduce the door? I mean, you could also do knock on it, right?
I could do a bunch of stuff. I could also reduce the door.
Oh shit, that's true.
We could both reduce the door. That would be nothing.
Make it super small.
I am okay with moving on from a door.
Yeah.
We've opened so many goddamn doors.
So am I. Let's just go forward. I don't think it's worth the resources.
Okay. So now we're back at the stairs.
Yes.
Yeah.
And these stairs are kind of like, I would say they're spiraling, and they are spiraling, but they're like those stairs on the side of a building that wrap up so you can get to the next level instead of taking the elevator. And
like switchbacky doors.
Oh God, what did I just fucking do? Is your guys' map all fucked up?
Not at all.
No.
Okay.
Dynamic lighting.
That's good. All right, let me try this again. Because I'm just trying to drag your guys'... Why is it gripping the goddamn map? There we go. All right, cool. Trying to line this up in such a way as to move you guys way up north to the 3rd level. Okay. I can kind of fit you guys in there. Can you guys find your tokens? I've moved you guys.
Yes.
Oh, God.
We're towards the north, B-Rai.
Yeah.
Room 127.
Oh, God. Okay, there we go.
I didn't do the whole door blocky thing with the dynamic lighting on this level because it just proved to be tedious. So just pretend like you can't see into the next room, guys.
Okay, there's a big edit here, so let's jump back in with okay, you guys made it up the stairs.
Okay, you guys made it up the stairs, and you find yourself in almost a lobby-like room. There's a window on the north wall, and I would imagine you guys look outside of it, and it appears that the Bellerophon is mid-dive amongst the wreckage outside in the Crucible of Kulnar. So you guys are like amidst that
feeding frenzy thing.
Huh?
The feeding frenzy.
Yeah, you're amidst all the wreckage down there.
Yeah.
And
how is I want to do a quick diagnostic to like make sure that my ship is like accessible to me and okay.
Okay.
Like am I able to get a beat, like a location on my ship?
Where did you leave it?
In the cold darkness of space, probably.
You sent it away a little bit, didn't you? Like
yeah, like so it wouldn't be at risk of being spotted without us there by this ship or other it's probably well outside the battlefield, but not outside of like my normal tracking range. I just
sure. You check your bracer jack, and so far everything looks okay.
Okay, I just want to do that because we have a time limit before this ship takes off and goes somewhere else.
Yeah, it was 16 hours, and I believe you guys took 6-hour rest. And it's been like an hour, so you guys got like 9 hours left.
It was 8 hours.
It was 8-hour rest.
Yeah, it was a full rest.
Yeah, we did a full one.
Okay, so you guys have 7 hours left.
Sick.
There is a door on the southeast wall. It has a computer module to move through it.
Let's go check that shit out.
Let's do it.
Great. Okay.
All right, so check out the door.
Yeah. So it's another computer module.
Yeah.
How about is this going to be like my last use of comprehend languages after all that stuff we just did?
I think you got a little bit of time left on it. You're probably in the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's about right. So let's do our normal dumbass door shit.
Yes, with advantage.
Come
Go
on,
ahead.
Echo. You got it this time. Come on,
do it.
Come on, buddy.
Let's get some big crit energy. Okay. What am I adding? Use computer?
It's intelligence, yeah. Use computer.
Okay, so 18. Finally.
Cool. You get it open.
I knew you could do
open.
it. Good job, Echo.
Why is this so hard?
So this is a long 10-foot wide or 20-foot wide corridor with doors on all 4 sides of the room. The northern and southern doors are like many of the metal electronic powered doors that you guys have been dealing with this entire time. They are both closed. there is a door on the east wall that is very out of place. It is relatively small, 4 feet by 7 feet. It is made of wood, and it has a glass window, circular at eye level. And then, of course, the fourth door is a door that you guys are entering through on the western wall. So, yeah, you guys can see that there's doors here and here, and then directly across there is a small wooden door embedded into this wall. Or not really even embedded to it. It's kind of like flush up against it.
Interesting. Okay. Can we, should we look through that small door? The window?
You might as well. Let's see what's in there.
Okay.
See what we got.
Who's gonna?
Okay.
I'm
Not me.
scared. I'm
Sebastian will walk
scared.
up and do it. Yeah.
Okay.
I got this. No
All right,
worries. Let's see
Sebastian,
what's
you
going
walk
on
up to
here.
it, you stare through the window, and through the window you see empty black void.
Oh. I see nothing.
Like
Just
empty
a black
void.
void.
Void is in space, or
It's hard
just
to tell.
nothingness.
Hard to tell.
I see nothing.
I want to look.
Sure.
Okay, you look, you see the same thing.
Is it magic?
I mean, there probably shouldn't be empty nothingness on the other side of this wall.
That's what I'm thinking. Is like, why would there be empty nothingness?
Logically,
if this isn't
there
the outside
shouldn't
of the
be.
ship.
Yeah, logically there shouldn't be.
I think. Hey, you guys. I think behind this door is some magic.
I think.
that
I
would
think it
explain
might
it.
be maybe the Soul Eater. The princess described it as a black void orb. Maybe they just have it in this
Yeah.
weird room.
It's just leaned up against this window.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if we open the door, we have to be careful it doesn't fall on us, like that meme with that china cabinet.
Yeah, we're gonna get eaten.
Will, I know the darkness spell. Can I intuit if that's what's going on, or do you need more from me?
It doesn't look like the darkness spell, no. This looks like the void. Remember that void pocket room where devils were in cases?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like empty void. Like that.
Like they're borrowing this space to use for that space. That'd be wild.
That would be wild.
I wonder what would happen if we opened it, like if it would spill like water onto us and we would just die and the campaign would be over. Okay, let's keep exploring other doors because this looks fucking suspicious.
Sure.
What's going on in the north?
So yeah, there's a north door and a south door. Let me see here. You're looking at the north one. This is another button press.
Persephone, what do you think? Should I ram jam my hand onto this button on this door?
Sure.
I look at Sebastian and his big brown eyes.
Do it.
Beep.
Okay. The door opens up and reveals a 40 by 40 foot room that appears to be another one of these platforms floating in a voidish pocket dimension. And there are, much like the Devil Showcase room, there are large glass containers with specimens inside, on display. But rather than standing still, these specimens are quite free moving.
Like just openly throughout the room?
Yes. No, in these glass cases on the borders.
Okay. Got you.
Are they like floating like they're in space, or are they moving around like they're animated?
They are moving around like they're animated. And they also don't appear to be fiends. And the cases are quite large.
What can I know? Can I know more about them from out here?
I mean, I guess give me investigation check from out here.
Super good at those. 18.
From what you can tell, they are various alien life forms in an undead state.
Check it out, you guys. Various alien life forms in a state of undead.
There's also a door here on the ledge, on the eastern ledge of this platform, just like in the Devil Showcase room where there was a door right on the ledge that seems to go nowhere, but it did. It went back onto the ship on the in the other room.
That's right. Should we hazard a look at these undead things, or is it not worth? Should we check out that south door instead, just to see what our options are?
Yeah. Can we say that we've been closing doors behind us? Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine.
Hell
okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna close this door as well, and then let's go check out the last thing we haven't explored.
Chicka.
What is up with all these fucking like glass case people? I have no idea what is going on with that.
It just seems like a weird like display kind of thing. Like,
I guess I could have asked the Quasits, but like they probably didn't know either.
I mean, I think Jake's right. These things are on display.
Yeah.
Like it feels
Yeah,
like
but
a,
for what?
It feels like a
the reason anyone displays anything. Why do people have a Pokemon card collection?
Yeah, it's been like every other room is like a display case of just like we're just in like a fucking museum also.
Yeah. I feel like this is like like a old person with like a bunch of taxidermy shit, or like whatever, like a hunter having like a bunch of taxidermied like animals and like animal heads up on display. Like I feel like this, like she is displaying her like trophies, maybe conquests. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have like classical Lich D&D experience, so I guess this would be normal for like a Lich to be doing like, hey, look what I can do stuff. I'm a big pompous idiot that likes undead.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's explore.
Should I ram jam my hand on this here?
I use my broomstick to hit the button before Percy can.
The door opens, and inside you guys see what is very obviously, and on most ships, a standard emergency evacuation room with 6 individual escape pods on this curved southern wall. Notably, these also have O2 storages, but that's probably just because that's how those things are made.
Maybe we should mark this room as like a potential spot of egress to get out, to get the fuck up off this ship.
Out.
Yeah. I drop a pin on my map of the ship.
Sure.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's a good idea.
So on our suits, do we have, I mean, because we have to have our suits on right now because there's no oxygen, like you said.
I believe Percy casts that space breath spell that I gave her.
Oh, yes, that's right.
How long does that? That's 24 hours, so you guys are good. Probably for the rest of this, dungeon, unless something drastic happens.
Yeah,
I was wondering if we could try to refill our oxygen, but yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's basically the
we
water
could
breathing.
refill our oxygen anyway because we did use some of it, didn't we?
You did.
Yeah, and
can we re-up? Is that a thing we can do?
No, not really. These are like, and yes, if you want to bust open these pods and like disassemble and get to the tank.
That's cool for an emergency.
Yeah, if we need to, but
it's true.
I drop a second pin on my map.
Emergency oxygen.
Yeah, they have different tags on them. Okay, cool. Emergency oxygen, undead display case, and of inky black void.
Yeah, maybe let's go north to this guy right here because there was a room over to the east.
Let's do it.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'm pulling up a bunch of stuff that I need because I'm describing stuff.
Is checking for traps a thing I should do in this room? I feel like, can I go first and check for traps?
Sure can. I like it.
Okay, so
feels like a while since we've seen a trap.
You are Echo, you're entering the room with the undead animal showcases, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you're approaching the door.
Yeah.
And you said you want to check for traps on the way?
I want to check for traps in the room after we go in. Maybe with Jonk. It's been like a full episode or two since we've seen that motherfucker. Get out of here. Get out here, Jonk.
All right. So you send in Jonk. Where do you send him?
Send him everywhere. Where don't I send him?
Okay. So as he begins moving around the room, he draws the attention of the 3 undead animals, and they begin trying to escape their cages to get to him, but it doesn't seem like their cages are breakable.
Ooh, okay. I send him over into like the corner so they're distracted and looking away from the direction we are going to move in.
Okay, that works. Sure.
And then I'm going to sneak through the room. I'm going to I'm gonna convince my compatriots to try to do the same.
Oh gosh! All right.
I got them distracted. Let's move through.
Sure.
I'll try to stealth. I don't know how well that's gonna go, but I'll try to stealth.
Okay, give me stealth checks.
I will try to stealth, but I'm also very curious about these animals after the crab. 16 for Percy.
Dirty 20 for Echo.
A dirty 4 for Sebastian.
Nasty boy.
Oh no.
Nasty.
So that's a 4?
4, yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, you're noisy, and we'll say one of the creatures notices you. The one that looks vaguely like, well, no, you wouldn't have a reference for that in-game. I'll just describe these 3 creatures, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, yeah.
So one of these creatures is large and insectile. It's segmented, much like a millipede or a centipede, and it seems to have large horned pincers on its head that it seems to crane upwards and curve over. So even though this thing's body is pretty low to the ground, the way, almost like a remoraz, this thing's upper portion kind of curves upward and stands tall. And it has, undead eyes that are kind of rotted in. And then there is...
Edo Tensei.
Huh?
Edo Tensei.
I don't know what that is.
Naruto reference.
Oh, okay. Then there is what I can only describe as a blend between a shark, a dinosaur, and a reptile of some sort. It has 2 hind legs that it stands on, and rather than like have hands or regular claws, its 2 arms are just hooked in a single claw with fins draping down from the forearm area. Is razor sharp teeth, these dark sunken eyes on a very meaty, kind of bulging head that looks like it's very good at headbutting things. Also a tail. And then the final one is a large brown spiny reptile that's also bipedal, as short clawed arms, very large jaw with sharp teeth, and a spiked crest on its forehead. And its tail ends in a couple spikes as well.
Jesus, man.
These 3 creatures, we'll say Percy recognizes by name from her studies. The one with the tail and the spined head and the large jaw is a monarch stone drake. Ooh. The insectile one is called a megapede, and the shark lizard one is called a gaburius. And I'm going to go ahead and send you these over.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're goddamn welcome. I know it's been a while, but here you fucking go.
Yes. Thank you very much.
This is going to take me a little bit. And yeah, if you want the Pokemon they're based off of, they were all on your list.
They were.
Jacob.
Were.
Yes. Let me see here. So here is...
Was the Stone Drake...
Gaburius.
Tyranitar?
Tyrantrum.
Oh, Tyrantrum. Oh, okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one before the Flygon?
No, that's
it's a Gen 6 Pokemon.
Tyrantrum was the fossil Pokemon of that gen.
Of Gen 6.
It looks like a big old T-Rex.
Yeah, it does. Do you recognize what the other 2 were, Jake?
The Megapede shit. What the hell was that shit called? Was it Scolipede, Venipede, or
Pinsir?
Or
yeah,
was
Scolipede.
It Pinsir? Oh, Scolipede.
Oh,
okay,
yeah. That's a Gen 5.
Scolipede, yeah.
Scolipede was a staple for my team.
Well,
I'm pretty sure that I'm cutting all this out.
Okay.
And then the other one's Garchomp, of course.
And then...
It's got
Yes, the other one was Garchomp, yes. Yeah, the Gaburius was Garchomp.
Ooh.
Okay. And they're all challenge rating 4. Which is the max of what I think you're going to be able to do by the end of the campaign. So
yeah.
Nice.
So I got the Gaburius, got the Megapede.
I'm working on the Stone Drake right now.
Yeah, no worries.
You got the Gaburius.
I got the Megapede.
I miss my bearded devil. I still had the stat block up on my web browser.
Yeah.
Sad times.
I'm sorry, man.
Well,
all
we can
right.
make up for it later, I guess.
So I've now sent you all your new forms. You're goddamn welcome.
Yes. Well, thank you.
You're very welcome. Yeah, so we'll say that the Monarch Stone Drake is what notices you guys, and it's ramming its head real hard to get at you guys. Unfortunately for it, it doesn't seem like it's going to succeed. There's a door on the eastern wall before you guys.
That's where I was headed.
I would have closed the door behind us too as we were coming out. So I think I was last. So.
Sounds good.
And I recall Jonk. Well, not yet. After we get out of here. He's still trying to run his grift. He started to fly. He started like sprout his little wings, his little dragonfly wings. It was like flying around trying to get their attention.
Does Jonk have wings? Has that been established?
Well, so here's the thing: is like I can make a bunch of different stuff with my familiar.
Oh yeah.
But I think me and Will talked about like me just giving Jonk the powers light of all the stuff that I can do. Yeah, like maybe the native lizards have wings in some instances.
That's
so yeah, I think I'm not sure if we addressed it on the show. I feel like we did, but we're doing it now if we didn't.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Me and Will definitely talked about it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I go to the door. What do I see?
This one opens on your approach.
Ooh.
But beyond it, it's actually something rather bizarre. This room ahead of you is another void platform, 35 feet by 45 feet. This platform seems to support a picturesque natural hot springs with steaming pools of water, cascading waterfalls, green plant life, and gray stones and boulders. There is a stepping stone pathway that leads through the water, and it heads towards the center of the room, but then splits into two. One path leads to a southern door, and the other leads to an eastern door. Again, both floating in the void. So here and here.
Interesting.
So I'd have to. Am I getting this right? Am I gonna have to jump?
That or swim.
Is this room magical?
I mean, it's in its own pocket dimension.
Okay, so it's potentially real? Like in that fashion? Like it's existence spliced in this area? Oh my god, my lights in my garage just auto shut off.
Yeah, I was like, it just got dark.
One of them went off a long time ago, which is going to be a nightmare in post, but whatever. I don't care.
I mean, all this stuff is really here, as far as you could tell. It seems rather nice. It's like a spa, like a natural bath.
Yeah. This seems a lot like hell.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the incubus and succubus part, the bathhouse that we found.
Yeah, they were in a lavish bathhouse as well. This one has a more natural look. It's supposed to mimic as if these were natural hot springs. The other one was very much artificial.
Yeah, and we also went through like a jungle with rabid plants that were like
evil plants,
rare, right? They were like on display.
I mean, they were evil, fiendish plants, but and yes, they were on display. It was a garden.
Yeah, so we're basically touring whatever that was, like the domain. We're in like the chill rooms of this chick's house.
Unless there's something that she's keeping in that pool or whatever, some creature, some trophy in there. I don't know.
How high is the ceiling?
There is no ceiling. You're in a void.
Oh shit!
Is this like Harry Potter? Like how
all of these void rooms have been empty infinity in all directions.
Except for like the entrances and exits?
Exactly, except for the floating platforms.
Okay, so there's potential to like jump out there and get lost and die.
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
Interesting.
Noted.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you.
Good to know.
I like how this is when you guys are realizing it. After you've been through a couple of these rooms.
I guess I had trouble like picturing exactly what was going on until just now. Like when I did just get hit with the realization like, oh fuck, they are actually going on forever.
Yes.
Okay. So
cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, whatever.
Cool.
I Are we getting in? Let's go. Let's do the thing. Let's go in the room.
Yeah. And because of the spell, we can breathe underwater, if anything. Like
I do the swim.
Do we want to
inspect
the water first?
Yeah. Is that a thing? Should we do that? It looks like we're supposed to chill in here, but yeah, that's what good traps are made out of, is unsuspecting shit.
So you're swimming, Echo. You're gonna swim?
Well, people are. I'm deliberating it with my party, and
Okay.
Sebastian is suggesting we inspect the water. How do we do that? I recall junk.
Yeah, maybe.
Can I pop a divine sense real quick to
Sure.
see if anything pops up in the water or anything like that?
Yeah, you use a divine sense, and you're not getting anything from the water.
Okay. Well, I tried using my divine sense. I didn't pick up anything, but it's only going to pick up certain things. I don't know if there's anything still in there or not.
I can try to do a first level spell, detect poison and disease.
I get in the water.
That might be
Okay,
applicable.
it's very, very warm and nice, like a nice 104-degree spa.
Oh
shit, this is awesome. You guys want a short rest in here?
I think we're on a little time crunch.
Do you guys want to take a bath?
I'm for real. I'm being for real. Do you guys want a short rest? I don't have any HP deficiencies, but I could use an arcane recovery to get all my first level spell slots back, which are almost gone.
So we have 7 hours left. That would give us 6.
Well, let me see. You guys have now used another hour, so there's 6 hours left, really. Because remember, you guys did the whole backtrack thing.
We did.
And then we had to discern how long the comprehend languages would go, and we said 45 minutes. We'll say it's been 15 minutes now. So now 6 hours. And if you short rest here, you'll have 5 hours.
Yeah.
Who needs a short rest? Anybody?
Not me.
I'm good.
I have all my wild shapes available, and I don't get spells back after that, and I'm not hurt.
Sebastian?
I'm
Take
okay.
You're good?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
good.
Then let's move on. I go to the south.
Okay, you go to the southern door.
Yes.
I take it like you get out of the water and onto the stepping stone, and now you're before the door itself, which then automatically opens at your approach.
Oh, cool. Neat.
Okay, so beyond this is a 40-foot by 30-foot scientific lab with heavy machinery connected to large computers. There are enormous black beakers. That are vats full of clear liquid and empty apparatuses, obviously designed for holding or restraining humanoids, are all up in this room. Most of the equipment in here looks unused, and the power to everything is off, with the exception of one device at the center of the room that you can see from the doorway that you're standing in. At the center of the room is a 3-foot by 3-foot cylinder machine sitting on the floor. Its buttons and monitors are alight, and above, floating and rotating slowly, is a golden scepter with a pink gemstone on its end.
Ooh. Hey, guys. Guys.
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah.
What?
Shit, it's that thing. It's the thing.
The thing.
I play the video on a small projection from my wrist, my bracer jack.
Oh, that thing.
Of the thing. Yeah, it's
Oh,
the thing.
yeah, the thing.
The thing is in here. Oh, shit.
We should
we need to get it.
We should be careful too, because apparently, according to the princess, Kamisa was studying it, so she might be in here or close by.
Yeah, she couldn't get this thing.
Yeah.
But it's like in a display console though, so she did get this thing.
It's not really in a display console. It is levitating above this cylinder thing that seems to be doing something with it, but it's floating in the open air, kind of like how the Hyoshigi was.
Okay.
I mean, we need that thing.
She's not wrong.
We do.
Should we prepare for combat? Because we got fucked up last time. You aged 20 years. Did we talked a lot before the show about what we were doing about our heroes feast and stuff? Did we address it in the recording?
No, we forgot.
No.
Let's do it now. Let's have that conversation real quick.
Right.
Because
So Percy should have been immune to fear the entire time because everyone hero feasted like 2 hours before all this went down. So like the frightening thing shouldn't have worked. The aging shouldn't have happened. So we're
talking about last episode.
Yeah, we're talking about last episode. So we've decided we're gonna give Percy her slot back, that 5th level slot of greater restoration, and we're just gonna go with the aging thing. Didn't happen, or it just didn't happen because it shouldn't have happened, and there were no long-term effects from it anyway, since you could just use the spell to get it off. So that'll be that.
Still a cool visual though.
Yeah, it was fun.
Glad we saw it.
Unfortunately, it was a fever dream, but it was fun.
It's true.
It was an alternate reality where we didn't cast Heroes Feast. But
you know what?
Sure,
hey,
it
could have happened in a different world.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the thing: is we're recording ahead of schedule, so I'm sure you guys have like blown us up in the comments. We haven't seen any of them yet, so we figured it out on our own. Bazinga!
Yeah. It was my fault.
Sorry, we make mistakes. It's part of the game.
Yeah.
Sure.
But thank you guys for helping to steer us correctly. We do appreciate the constructive criticism for sure.
Do you guys move into the room?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Ready.
Then you see, go ahead and move your icons. You also see that there is a closed door on the eastern wall.
Okay. What do you guys think? Should we go look at that first, or should we try to fuck with the scepter and fight something?
We can just let me go look at the door. Just look at is it a push button door or is it like a keypad door?
This is a push button door.
Well, you can check out the other room if you want real quick, but I don't know.
Okay. Oh no. Here's what I think is we have an opportunity while we're alone to make a move on this scepter before. Like there's potential that we open that door and somebody that shouldn't spot us spots us before we have it.
Good.
So there's that. Let's do a little bit of investigation in this room before we make a decision about what is going on with these computer consoles and this apparatus that is I don't even know. Is it causing the thing to float? Is the thing floating on its own? I don't know. Can we investigate the room, Will?
The room, sure. Or do you specifically mean the cylinder that's holding this scepter thing?
I specifically right now mean the cylinder, but I would like to eventually explore everything and get as much data as I can before I choose what to do.
Okay, go ahead and give me investigation on the cylinder.
I will. 8 plus 17.
Okay, this is some sort of high-tech display machine. It seems to be taking all kinds of different magical readings off of the scepter and holding it up. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that a 17 would give you? Are you actually like trying to use the cylinder? Are you pressing buttons and like trying to see what it does?
Observing only.
Then that's all you observe.
Okay, so it's taking readings. It does appear to be responsible for the floating of the scepter.
You think so, yes.
And is the cylinder itself operated by magic or technology primarily?
Technology primarily.
Technologic. I suck at this.
I'd go as far as say it's technology completely.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I relay that to the big man. And then I will take a look around the rest of the room.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Another one. A little weaker this time with a 14.
Okay. I mean, everything else has layers of dust on it. Nothing is really being used in this room. It hasn't been for years.
Okay. And the child needs this thingy back? This is the thing the child needs?
It's the thing that the child was showing you a vision of.
Sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Do we want to attempt to retrieve? It looks like this room hasn't been used in some time. There may be some caveat I'm unaware of.
Yeah.
It all seems to be technology-based.
I mean, the only other thing that I was thinking of is like trying to explore here a little bit more. But like, I think if we do that, we're going to run into Camisa, like you said, or we're going to run into something that'll see us. So maybe now that we have the opportunity, we should do it and then maybe prepare ourselves for somebody to come and get us once the technology lets them know that the scepter is gone, like it's no longer reading anything.
I guess we could have been asking more about Kamisa since she is the more immediate threat in terms of like what her capabilities are. What we know about Kamisa is that she is smart, but not smart enough to get this scepter to do what she wants.
She was,
or maybe she did. Maybe she's just holding it here.
Like, that's an assumption.
Well, yeah, I'm making assumptions right now based off of our intel, and I'm bouncing them off the squad to see how relevant they are to what we're doing, I guess. I'm just trying to figure out what we know about Kamisa to weigh the pros and cons of exploration farther before taking action in this room.
yeah, I think her lab was supposed to be like not necessarily like a coroner's lab, but something, she was up to something. So either scientific or some sort of like experimentation. I know that they told us like a little bit about her labs. I think when you were talking to the closets. So I'm not sure. We didn't really get a lot of info on her. She was kind of an enigma.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take a vote. What do we do?
I mean, I think we should try to get the scepter if we can. I want to do a little check on the tube. If we are going to do that, I want to see if I can do a little bit more checks on the tube itself, the contraption that's holding it.
What tube?
Or the
cylinder.
The cylinder, I'm sorry. The cylinder that's holding the
scepter. Oh, okay, the machine. Yeah, the machine that the scepter's floating above.
Yeah. So, do you guys want to do get the scepter now or try to?
Yes. That's my vote. I think we should do it while we have the time.
Yeah.
Okay, Sebastian. Okay. So what are you trying to do?
So I want to see, because you said it's mostly mechanical. So Sebastian is proficient in a lot of like robotics and all that stuff. So I want to look at it to see because I know it's like running tests or whatever, like scans. If there's a way to disable it without setting off an alarm, possibly.
That would take a use computer check and you pressing buttons and stuff on it.
Gotcha.
Right. And yeah, that's the thing. It's like, this is a computer. It's not like a robot. It's not a mechanical thing. So
gotcha.
Like,
okay.
Yeah.
I ready powerful magics as Sebastian goes to do this computer thing and position myself in a way where I can see both entrances to this room.
So you're both good with me trying to see if I can get this thing turned off without setting off alarm? Do we have any other ideas we want to try first?
I say yes, and I will also prepare powerful magics.
Okay. So yeah, I guess Sebastian's gonna see what he can do. I use computer check to see if he can disable this and possibly grab the scepter.
Okay. Let's see what you got. Oh, by the way, language you don't understand.
Oh, okay. Disadvantage or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is comprehend language? I only can do that on myself. Never mind.
Yeah. Or Echo, did you want to try it instead, or you want me to give it a shot?
He would have to cast comprehend language again.
Oh, because just right. That's right. Okay.
Let's just go for it.
Okay.
I'm really feeling it.
Yeah, I will. If we do that, I will also touch your shoulder and give you a little enhance ability.
Oh, okay.
For Fox's cunning. If Brian is gonna spend his spell, I'll help it. I'll help it along.
Okay, so
I'm not spending any spells.
Oh. Okay. So just telling Sebastian to go for it?
Yeah. I'm not doing any magic.
Okay.
I'm feeling Sebastian. I'm confident in our big man.
That's what you were doing. Then I'll touch Sebastian and enhance his intelligence so he has advantage. So it's just a straight roll.
So not disadvantage now. Go for it. I got the number in my head.
Oh gosh.
Come on, Seb.
And this intelligence check, right?
Yes.
Great.
Why am I so stupid?
I don't get things. My brain hurts.
Seb.
I rolled. I had my intelligence is a 0.
Yeah.
I rolled a 16.
Hey. That's
Very nice.
That's not bad.
It's not high enough, is it?
No. The number I had picked in my head was 16.
Hey.
So yeah, you You mess around with it for a bit. You
I think I know what I'm doing.
You're tinkering. You get it so like the scepter starts turning clockwise, and then you undo that, and then you get it turning counterclockwise, and you undo that, and eventually you get the machine turned off. And you could tell that whatever force is holding the scepter up is starting to go away because the scepter is slowly descending down, and you know that once this thing powers off, it's going to clatter to the floor.
So I want to see if I can just grab out and reach it then.
Yeah, you do. You grab it.
So I grab it, reach it, pull it to me.
You now have a golden scepter about we'll say 2.5 feet long with a rose quartz end. Shaped not exactly, but vaguely in the shape of a heart.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Percy, I know this is your kind of thing. You wanna take this? You can have it. I don't need this thing.
Sure. I'll hold on to it.
Check it out. See if you know what it does.
Sure. Yeah. I'll grab it. I'll take it. Can I do like an Arcana? Is it inherently magical?
Yeah, sure. Give me an Arcana check.
Sure. Which dice isn't going to fuck me? Let's try this one. Ooh, a 16.
Yeah, it's very magical.
Okay. That wouldn't have like allowed me to intuit any of the cool things it could do, right?
No, not really.
I imagine not.
You'd have to sit down with it for a while and or cast a identify spell or something like that.
Give it to me.
I'll present it to Echo. Take a look at this guy right here. This nice little Scepties.
Well, hang on. Before I ask you that, let's get to somewhere safe.
That's fair. So backtrack a little bit, maybe?
I think so. Safe. Or do you guys just want to do this here?
I don't know.
I need 1 minute. Can you guys protect me for 1 minute?
Yeah, of course.
I'll guard the door. I got you.
Same.
I'm right here.
Okay. I cast Identify.
Okay, so you cast Identify. Can you read the Identify spell for me?
Yes. I need a pearl worth at least 100 gold pieces and an owl feather, which we typically hand wave on the show or just say that I have.
Sure.
You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties, how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. The item was created by a spell. You learn which spell created it. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting the creature.
Ooh, nice.
So yeah, I learn all about this shit.
So you discern that it is a magical implement. It can be wielded by pretty much any spellcaster, but seems to be specifically for, I guess, cleric. It leans cleric. It is a +1. I don't know if I mentioned that. So using it would allow you to have a +1 to all your spell stuff. It does require attunement. It is currently attuned. As for what it does, this is where I'm struggling to explain what it does. It has certain characteristics of goodness where it can affect reality into such a way to cause feelings, actions, and happenstances of benevolence.
Interesting.
I relay.
Yeah. Cool.
And I hand it back to Percy, who is the closest thing we have to a cleric.
That's true.
I will grab it. Should I? It's going to take me a while to attune to this. Should I?
That's a question. Can you attune something that's already attuned to someone else?
Probably not.
So.
Probably not. I'll just take it with me. All right. So we have what the child seeks, I think. Should we keep on going and let Kamisa find us that we stole the scepter? Should we go back and give it to the child? Like what?
I think now we have to think about the time crunch though too. It's like, do we want to run all the way back?
I mean, we're gonna have to.
We need to have a conversation about it, which is one of the things I wanted to do during the short rest that we're not going to have. So, if we can't beat the time limit, then what should I do with my ship?
Can your ship follow us?
We've established that I can like remote pilot it to some degree.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can you?
If this ship jumps, it's gonna be outside of the distance that you can manage to control it, unless somehow you could premeditate the jump and where you're going to jump to. I don't see that working out.
Well, what I was thinking was we either Millennium Falcon it to the belly of this thing or whatever, or we fly the ship into the mouth, like how we probably should have initially. Like upon entrance of the dungeon.
I did plan on you guys flying into the mouth, and you didn't, but it was great. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. So, like, we could just do the thing Will wanted, but without our, like, you know, it's probably pretty simple. As it goes for its last run, you know, just kind of pop it in there.
I mean, that makes sense. Does it have any sort of, like, stealth capabilities? Like the thing flying into the mouth, weren't there janitors that went into the mouth afterwards?
I mean, you killed them.
We did kill them. But
although
I mean,
there was a whole section down there y'all didn't explore.
Yeah, exactly. Like it went down for another like feeding frenzy, like Freeland was saying. So I mean, obviously this thing is still eating and it is still doing shit. So even if we killed those dudes, obviously there's more people. That's why I'm worried about the ship.
I imagine that it doing what it is doing poses some level of risk for Ryoka and her ship. So the reason that she would bounce after she is done is to get somewhere safe.
Yeah.
So we're going to go somewhere not great if we're still on the ship. And I don't know what that's like, but we need a ship to escape with. I'm sure we could figure something out with like whether we have to kill the Lich Queen and hijack this ship, or if we have to go into the mouth and find parts or a workable piece of equipment that we could use to fly out of there. We could probably come up with some dangerous and hard to do option. But basically what my plan would be was to put the ship in the path of my ship in the path of the eating ship that we're on, and then deactivate the entire ship so it just looks like debris. Comes in to the thing, or not. I mean, I could leave it on to like hover and land and then deactivate it or whatever. I'm not really sure. It's risky to have my ship on board this thing, but like, you know, whatever. We might need it. So that's plan B. Plan A is to beat the clock.
Yep.
Yeah, I think if we beat the clock, we take the escape pods and call the ship over to us, and then we get into the ship because we can spacewalk with the atmosphere breathing and our suits, and then we just fucking dip. And then we dip so hard.
Yeah. According to the rules of attunement, none of us should be able to attune to this thing.
Yeah.
Because we are not the spellcasting class that it requires.
Makes sense.
Not because it is already attuned, but I'm sure that I just skimmed the first paragraph, so.
That's fine. So since we're on a time crunch, we should go back to the child, give her the scepter, and then try to find the warriors too, and just keep on going. Because that's the last thing we need, and then
we got
soul eater.
Figure out what the warriors too need, if they need something, and get their souls. But we have to. Don't we have to eventually go back to the Maijin anyways once we collect all the souls? Or do we?
I don't think so. The souls were so we could. Oh yes.
Right?
He said, "Come back with the gems, with the soul gem, so he could craft a key for you."
Oh, for the soul eater. Okay, that makes sense. Well.
Okay,
yeah.
Let's go back to the child.
Yeah. We'll try to backtrack. That makes sense.
Okay, so let me see here. Oh God, that's so far in the map. I'm gonna say to get to the child. By the way, you will be going right by the Needlemaster now.
I try before we go on this trip. While we're deliberating, I whisper audibly, needle juice. Does he appear?
Hold on, I'm counting something. 14. Okay, so it's like 17 rooms plus some hallways away. We'll say it's gonna take you straight. It's gonna take you 10 minutes to get there. But yeah, you yell that as you go by the Needle Master's door. His door is closed, so
that is not what happened. What? That is not what happened.
What happened?
I tried to summon needle juice, like Beetlejuice.
Oh no! Why would that work?
I don't fucking know.
Shot in the dark.
Are you guys making a beeline for the child?
Yes.
Okay, 10 minutes later, you find yourself all the way back in room 94. Oh, actually, no, I can drag you guys there pretty easily. Give me a second. I'm going to do it.
Do it, Cal.
You guys are in room 94 now.
Oh, God.
You stand before the child. What do you guys do?
I stab the child with the spear.
No, what do you do?
I drive it into their heart. No.
Are you okay if I stand out the doorway this time? I don't trust these things anymore.
You want to get fucking rom-com blasted out of here?
You probably should.
Sebastian's going to stand in the doorway and step back a little bit.
And then Echo, you got her attention the last time, right?
Yeah.
Just by speaking with her, or?
I think you're good. Just go up there with the staff.
Yeah, I'll go up with the staff and just say.
I'll stand in the. I'll be inside. I'm confident.
I'll just say, "Excuse me, Souza," and see if she stirs.
She does not stir, but the symbol on her head does begin to glow.
I'll just say, "I have your golden scepter," and I'll maybe present it to her.
Okay.
Has her hand open? Can you slide it in?
Is it like a Resident Evil?
Say this. You say this, and the child's arm raises up as if to grab it.
Okay. Oh, I will give it to her.
Okay. Yeah. You hand it to her, and the minute it's in her hand, she begins to glow and emanate a very powerful golden light.
Hell yeah.
And so much so that her hair is even flowing in this Super Saiyan-esque power up, if you will. Mm-hmm. And the symbol on her forehead glows even brighter, and then it projects forth an image of a young girl. She's not dressed in the same thing she's physically dressed in this hologram. In this hologram, she is dressed in almost like a Sailor Moon-esque kind of magical girl outfit, and she's standing before this silhouetted, red-eyed figure, and she holds forth the scepter, and it bursts forth with a radiant light, and this radiant light seems to undo this black silhouette, and which disintegrates before it, and then the girl turns to you guys as if she can see you guys. She opens her mouth to speak, and that is where we're ending today's session of SuperQuest Saga. Because I haven't written this part yet. Oh, shit. If you guys like this show, if you like what we do here, please subscribe, please comment below. Please leave an iTunes review, or Apple Podcast review, I should actually say. And we'll talk to you guys next time.
Please, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Good games.